Alright, what's up guys? As you can see, I'm joined here by my close friend and a very inspirational person over the last month to me, and this is Mr. David. Mr. David is a family man, as you all know, and we have decided to collab again, as always, because our previous video together did extremely well. So David, how are you feeling, man? Because I'm so hyped for this stuff.
Bro, I'm hyped too, man. You know, I love working out in the mornings, and this is perfect, bro.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day, bro. So I'm excited.
For today, I have planned that we are going to do basically a full day of working out. We're going to train twice, of which the first one will be now, and perhaps like 4 to 5 hours from now. We're going to start off with the second one, which will be legs. And yeah, I think let's get this show on the road. So grab your popcorn, grab your ginger shot for all of you fit fuckers.
Have you tried training without the pre-workout?
Really enough, yes. I trained really, I think it was the end of last year. I went like 3 months with no pre, and I sort of gotten used to it. But as soon as I hopped back on, it was a completely different ball game again. It's just like, it's the drive, the intensity, the sweat I break. I love that. So no, I see it as an utter necessity.
Yeah, it kicks different, huh?
Oh,
yeah, it does.
Shit.
There's a huge misconception in the industry, right?
Okay.
Do you think all these guys, all these influencers are natural?
100% not. 110% not. Especially, and I've seen over the last, I would say, 2 years, Shark has been getting backlash.
Yeah.
Because all of like their athletes claim natural, each and every one, because I know it's in their contract, it's strict. You don't tell people if you are using gear, because obviously, like okay, David, when I was 12, and you would see these guys on the posters, these jack guys. I thought it was whey, dude. Whey and creatine. Okay, well, not even creatine like back then, but whey, because that's what I thought. I didn't even know about gear. And that's the perception all of these companies try to draw from the people. I know also with a lot of supplement sponsors, a lot of them, in the contracts for all of their affiliates, wada, you don't talk about your gear use at all. Because I know, unfortunately, people who claim they are natural only do it because they sign to go down. Alright, so I think we're going to start off with shoulders and bicep today. Me and David will train, and throughout the workout I'm going to be asking him a series of questions, and him to me, obviously. If you have anything to ask, dude, throw it at me, kill me. David, I have prepared a series of questions for you, which is not hard. We're going to start off with the easiest one. In your personal opinion, what is the most attractive body part on a woman, non-physical?
Non-physical?
Yeah.
So the most attractive, non-physical...
Trait. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'll say kindness. Kindness, yeah.
Why? We've all had that one.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. That's what he does, yeah. Don't you get the joke? Doesn't get the joke. You know, and I really think that, you know, when having someone that is able to, you know, show you that sincerity, it really, really goes a long way.
Which in our society is being seen as weakness these days, especially men.
That's true.
Especially men. If you greet a person with a soft tone, like how are you doing, man? You are being seen as gay, you are being seen as a simp, you are a lot of stuff. And I feel also because, and all of these stuff driven us towards a perception of you need to be an asshole. It is, I would say honesty. I feel like these days everyone is so scared to reveal who they truly are because of stuff like looks, finances, all of these stuff. So you start to lie about these things and make you look like this successful or this driven person when actually you are struggling. And obviously you can only keep a mask on for X amount of time before people start to see your real color. So for me, definitely by far, is honesty. We need to be honest with each other. We need to be honest with strangers, to people, and that's how we ultimately build a better world for us.
So
the most attractive body part on a woman and why?
Yeah, this one is obvious, man.
I
think it's the legs, man. For me, obviously the legs.
I did not expect that. I need to get my mind out of the gutter. Sorry. Please continue.
For me, it's the legs because I just really love, muscular, thick legs.
Okay.
It just looks really attractive. It just complements the body. It just looks great, all overall. Yeah,
it's the best thing for you.
Overall,
personally, I would say lips. Weirdly enough, is the first thing I see, and weirdly enough, also hair, because that's what draws my attention.
Yeah.
So imagine how worse or bad this whole 2 years with the mask thing was for me. It was absolutely horrible, man.
I get you. Yeah.
Because how can I look?
Yeah, you can't.
I can't see the thing I want to see.
Yeah, I get
But then obviously all of the other stuff. We are men. We can't deny that. We love you, women. We adore you, and without you, we're nothing.
The hair is a good thing too,
Okay.
Nothing beats long, healthy hair,
just flowing
it just
hair,
looks really good.
Yeah, dude,
that's true.
no, man, I'm a massive
Complements
fan.
everything, honestly.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, yeah. Yeah.
You see, I think the biggest thing that comes to attaining your best body is food. And I think the biggest reason why personal training is still a career is because of that.
Yeah.
Because we can preach it, because there's YouTube videos, there's Google, there's everything that anyone can access to have a look on how to improve their diet or their health and fitness. But they still don't seem to understand. The only way to lose weight is a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
People think you need to eat veggies, broccoli, or you don't even have to eat at all, which isn't healthy.
Yeah.
To be in a calorie deficit, you can eat pasta, you can eat, preferably not takeaways, please don't be dumb, but you can eat all of the bad foods like bread, pasta, and all of the things that's, it's gonna make you fat. You can still eat it.
Yeah.
But my view on dieting is people complicate it too much.
Yeah.
We all know if you want to be a bodybuilder, chicken and rice will be your forte.
Yeah.
That's the one we all go to and everything. So make that your prime thing. And then around that, have the foods you enjoy. Because that's what I tell all of the people I coach. Have foods you enjoy. That's the number one thing I ask them. Have a thing you enjoy, because nobody can diet on broccoli when you don't like it. You are not going to continue. And the best diet, as I always say, is the one you can stick to.
Yeah, sustainable
no matter
one.
how bad it is to other people, if you eat it and train hard, you will see results. I have been training now for 10 years, and of the last, I would say 4 years, I've been dieting. And I've seen, and I wouldn't even say dieting, because I still eat my pasta, I eat spaghetti. I had spaghetti last night, I still have abs. Yes, you can argue it's genetics and stuff, but also no, if you work hard enough, if you come to train every single day like I do, like David does, because him and I will be working now together for a week or so.
Yeah.
And you will see results, and look at how massive this man is from the
Come
back.
on, man,
Dude,
not compared to you.
When I was driving in here, I even told Hanke what look at the size of this man's back and arms. Dude, your triceps are thick. I have a big one. How do you feel about body count? Body count in male and female.
It matters to me, but not in the sense where, I would hold that person against, I would hold their history against them, basically.
I hear you, yeah.
It's in the sense where, the past is the past, You don't necessarily want to judge a person based on their past mistakes or their past choices, I think you posted about that the other day, about when you walk into someone's life, whatever chapter you find yourself in, you never really know what that person has been through, So it's very important as us people to learn to accept people who they are with an open mind as well, So I just try to, I don't know, I judge people based on how they are today,
now,
not how they were in the past, basically. That's my approach, yeah.
You see, when it comes to me, is I feel like when we were all in school, and I would say your age plays a massive role in this. Massive. Because I feel like, obviously, when you're 16 and your body count is 20, I would say that is to me a problem. And it can only be to me, no judgment. But as we are at an age where we're in our mid-20s, we are getting on to judge a person on their past experiences, it's dude, it's rude. Come on.
It is, it really is.
It's ridiculous. So for me, I would also say I do not mind, because I've made peace with, on our age, to find a pure woman or to find that is going to be scarce. So for me, In fact,
Yeah.
I would see it as experience. Apologies. If
I agree.
But
I see.
no, I would say, and I feel like a lot of people need to accept that because it is the
Yeah.
past, like you said.
It really is hard accepting people for who they are.
Exactly.
It really is hard. You know?
For you personally,
Yeah.
if you weren't married, obviously you were a single man,
Okay.
would you go to a bar or to a place like the gym to find a dream girl? Or or just to find someone? I wouldn't say your dream girl.
Yeah.
You know, almost to meet someone to
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You can meet people anywhere, you know. Just because you're in a bar doesn't make you a bad person, you know.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, you know. So I really have an open mind when it comes to meeting people, whether it's people like you know, women. In fact, when I was single back in the day, I'm very open-minded towards that. No bias against, you know. I mean, it's not a matter of where, it's a matter of who. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yes, and
it
how
really
the
is.
person
Yeah.
is on that day, because
Yes.
you can't judge a person because they are
Yeah.
in a bar. Because I can't even speak. I'm in here and in a bar, like most of the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I feel like there's this stereotype in if you are at a
Yeah.
bar, especially ladies, you are like, whoa, you don't want to meet a girl in
Yeah.
a bar. We've
Yeah.
all had that,
I
which
get
I
you.
would also say is ludicrous because I have met most of my friends at bars and they are great people.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
awesome people. So
Yeah.
yeah. My next question is,
Yeah.
why do you think? And unfortunately, this goes out to all of the women, which is in a sense true. Why do you think when you drive a fancy car, a bucky?
What do I think of myself, or what do you?
No. I'm talking about why do you think
Yeah.
ladies think that when you drive a fancy car, a bucky,
Okay.
you are 100% more attractive?
Yeah. Women are attractive to
It's a sex appeal.
that too, and status. True. It's a status symbol. Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing
Yeah.
is, I've read a quote or heard a quote from one of my close friends yesterday even.
Yeah.
And this quote says, a man is only loved on the condition he can provide.
And the female is the provider. Basically, she's the breadwinner in the family. Like that.
So have a look, there's your real
So you bring it like this. There we go.
Alright, last exercise for the first workout. David, my man, I have a question. Have you and your wife ever experienced a racist / racial encounter where you ever went, like to the mall or anything in public? Have you ever had that?
Yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't say it's a common thing for us. We do occasionally get people that stare at us, of course, when we, you know, in public places and all that, restaurants, malls. But you know, we've never really had a racial experience, you know.
Or like anything like
yeah,
that?
nothing too serious. You know, the only thing that happened once was at the mall with me and my baby, of course. You know.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, you
so it's
know.
recent.
Yeah, we had this. Yeah, it was recent. My wife and I were at the mall with my son, and you know, we just had this lady, who was, you know, at the mall there, looking at us a bit, in a weird way, and she did ask a bit some weird questions. You know, like, why are you guys together? You know, why would you, you know, consider this? But it was nothing serious. You know.
Okay.
She was just wondering why, or how things came about with us, you know, being married together. Because obviously, she's white, I'm black, and she was basically asking about my wife's background and myself, and yeah, that's about it. You know, nothing too serious.
Okay, no,
We've
that's
never
good.
had such a harsh racial, you know, experience before. Never. Yeah.
And on
just some questions. Yeah.
and on YouTube and Instagram and all of your
YouTube,
social,
yeah, for
because
sure.
that's the
Yeah,
one
YouTube
where
for
I
sure.
think you can
Yeah.
get a
YouTube
bit
for
of
sure.
flack.
We've had some weird comments like, you don't deserve to have a white woman. I remember,
the
yeah,
heck? I don't
that's happened
believe
before.
this.
You don't deserve to have a white woman. Why would you marry a black guy? I remember one person, some guy said something about me betraying black women because I'm with a white woman. Yeah.
Yes,
So
no, dude. The one thing I
people
can
say all sorts
happily,
of things. Yeah.
happily say to you is
Betray
your
my own
son
race,
is gorgeous, and with anyone you will see an interracial baby. No one can. You can come at me. That it is some of the most beautiful people ever.
Yeah.
Like, have a look at now the Hollywood stars.
Yeah.
I mean Zendaya. Come on, guys. I don't know if she's black or
Yeah,
what do you
she's
think?
mixed. She's definitely mixed. Yeah.
You see, and
Yeah.
dude, I wouldn't think twice. I wouldn't think twice. So no, dude, it's just crazy for me because I feel like the reason for me asking is I feel like obviously we being here in SA, it's a problem.
It
which
is.
I can't understand why you do not choose who you fall in love with. And unfortunately, these stuff happen.
Yeah.
So no, dude, I can't believe people are still so. But it's all, dude. I blame the parents because it's the small kids that
True.
are the
I
most
agree with
racist.
you. Yeah, you don't just wake up racist, you know.
Yes, dude,
It's instilled
crazy.
within you. Yeah, that's true. And we were just talking about this off camera, you know, like
Exactly.
you know, about black and white coming together. I've yet to see a mixed baby that's ugly, you know. Yeah, it's such a beautiful combination, you know. It's a beautiful combination.
No, dude,
Yeah,
I'm,
it really
I'm so
is.
glad for you guys, and
Yeah.
and for anyone who wants to know, these guys are popping on Instagram and YouTube. It's In the Name of Love is their channel. Go and have a look at them. They are doing great work, and they are a real example to other people and to marriages and to make peace with who and what you are and who you fall in love with. Forward.
This one burns.
We will see you guys in 3 hours. It's a wrap. Peace. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel great, man. I was at home taking a nap for a while.
Even me, dude. And I
Yeah.
never sleep in the day. I
Yeah.
never sleep in the day.
Because that workout, you needed to refresh after that workout, bro. So I needed to take a nap and
I was, I know, but it's weird because I didn't eat much, when I get home. Yeah, I had my post-workout.
yeah.
Alright, what's up everyone? We're back. After a tiring, 3-4 hours now?
Yeah.
Because I crashed when I got home. I don't know if it was the pre or anything, I don't know what we did, but now we're gonna hit legs, quick 4 leg exercises and then 2 calves, and then obviously we see what goes on from there. Let's make it a big one. Let's overtrain to the max today.
I know you like to start hard, so let me follow along, you know? Try to keep up.
Try to keep up.
Yeah, that's what I have to do with you, keep up.
Alright, so how we're gonna start this, the quick warm-ups of obviously leg extensions and hammy curls. After that we move into hack squat and leg press, and then 2 exercises calves, because obviously we're not gonna go full on because this is the second time we train weights in one day, and I do not recommend it. Let's go. Up. Hold. No, no. Feel it there. Feel it there. Up. Shoot. Hold. Hold. Well done. All right, man. I have a question here. what is your preferred body type to train and why?
Train and why? I think I would say legs, man. Because it's the hardest for me. It's the most challenging one. So it's always nice to have a challenge, you know what I mean? So I really enjoy doing legs.
Definitely see why you say legs, my man. I can see them. I
Still
can
got
see
work
them
to do,
popping
but-
through those jeans. Jeans, how do you call that?
Yeah, this is tracksuit pants.
Sweatpants,
Sweatpants.
yeah, yes, they're
Slash
right.
tracksuit.
For me, by far now as well, is legs and back. Purely
Yeah.
because also I feel the biggest. Just because of
Yeah.
that. Yo, dude, like, you know,
True.
when I'm like pumped heavily, my back is big and stuff, I feel like unstoppable, like a freaking superhero. And that's the thing why I love, and I
wings,
don't
right?
mind going balls to the wall with these types of stuff, because it's also, apparently I've heard from a lot of ladies, the thing they found the most attractive of a guy in a gym is legs. And to see a guy like go hard at legs, because it's a thing majority of people do not train because it's as hard as we say, because it feels like you are training your whole body.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you squat or hack squat or anything, you have to use your whole body to get that weight up. And this girl shows the primal example of it. So, no, it's crazy, man. So that's by far now.
Absolutely.
So it's great to hear that.
Yeah. But I recently fell in love with abs as well, man. You know? Abs too. Yeah. Yeah.
People miss abs.
People don't do
People
abs,
miss
bro.
abs.
People forget about the abs, you know?
Even
They
me,
think just from a
dude,
diet.
I'm guilty.
Yeah.
I'm like at the end of last year, I was jamming abs 5 times a week. But now the last few months, dude, I've slacked. Like I don't even train them at all in a week. So, but obviously I also understand why people do not, because if you like heavy lift and stuff, like you can train triceps and you will automatically
core, yeah.
engage your core. Exactly. So yeah, yes, but I think for you to have that aesthetic look and that 8-pack or that shredded 6-pack, you have to train it. You can't tell me you don't have to train it. Well, you don't have to, and you will still see a few lines and stuff, but if you want that popping abs, that's the one to go.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let's get the
Like
show on
any
the
muscle
road.
group, man. Like any muscle group.
Yeah. True.
You have to.
I'm in love with your shoes.
If your birthday hadn't passed, I would have, you know?
Let's go, David. Let's
10,
go.
20, how much? How many? 10.
Where the real work begins. Let's go. Hand me 8. I read a shocking statistic about the average divorce rate is now above 50%.
True.
You as a married man, why do you think that is the case?
A number of reasons, man. But I also read the same, study, and it came to one conclusion, which is, well, 2 things actually. One is poor communication, and the second one was financial problems. Yeah.
Serious?
Funny enough, financial problems and poor communication were the major reasons for divorce. Yeah.
Weirdly enough, Nate, to me, I all along thought it was age. Because I feel like, yes, now, we see people getting married from ages 18 to 22. And I feel like personally, I don't know if you certainly know that is the person for you for the rest of your life. Yeah, yes, because obviously the first few months it's always happy because you're in love, you do fun stuff, but after that actually starts the work of a marriage or a relationship even. So, but I must admit, communication, dude, even like in just your normal 3-month relationships, that's the thing that hits everyone, definitely.
But much like anything in life, you know when it's the right person for you. You would just know, bro. You would just feel it inside, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like making a career choice, you know, if you're working at a job, I don't know, whatever it might be, if you're not happy there, if you're not comfortable there, you will most likely feel like that's not where you're supposed to be, you know? So, same with relationships, you know, you will know whether this is the right person, and once you know, you will be, you know,
You will go
basically it's like, that's the one I want to be with, and that's it.
And then we start to build.
Start to build from there,
Hence our previous conversation. Let's start. So, we are basically near the end of today. Do you feel like we overtrained today? Yes or no?
I think overtraining is an understatement, bro. Above and beyond, bro. Honestly, today was like one for the books.
So would
Honestly.
you say you recommend training twice? But I'm talking balls to the wall. I'm not speaking about doing your cardio in the morning and then being here after 5 for your weight training. I'm talking about weights morning and night, because the reason for me asking is a lot of the newbies think that I'm going to outwork everyone, I'm going to outdiet everyone, but they forget about the most important factor of building muscle, and that's resting.
Yeah, so I don't think so, man. I mean, it makes sense what we did, for example. We just did this once a week, you know, so if it's once a week, every now and again, it's okay. But every day from Monday to Friday, I don't think that's ideal, you know? It's not necessary, It's just overworking yourself leads to burnout. No need,
All of the stuff like your 9 to 5, your work, your family, your baby, if you want to go all that, strongs, that's all I'm going to say. No, that's a bit hard.
Yeah, it's too much, man.
Let me just start over here. I think because if you are male, female, transgender, gay, you wanna name it. If you are secure in who you are, why would you chase a billionaire of a girl or a billionaire of a guy? Because you are happy with who you are, the amount of money you earn. But the thing is, as soon as we start to compete, and the most ugliest thing I've ever seen is partners. People who are married competing against each other, and that is where I don't know about
leads to destruction.
That leads exactly.
Yeah, it leads to doom, and it's not something sustainable. It really isn't. You know, you want to find someone you can work with, not work against. You know, so that's very important, honestly.
Because if I have a late night at work, I would hope like my partner will cook something. Because I can promise you, if she's working until 12 o'clock, she will have food, a bath, a freaking massage, anything, you name it. So it's about helping each other and not being like, okay, but you are the man, you need to do this.
Yes.
You are the lady, you need to iron my clothes.
I don't believe in social norms, bro. I believe that
exactly. No.
yeah, you work together as a couple in everything.
In everything, and that ultimately leads to a extremely happy marriage, just like yourself. No, amen.
That was a good point, bro. And you're right.
All right, so we ran out of time a bit. The club will be closing in the next 5 minutes. So we're going to do a bit of cardio and calves. This is what I also do for calves. So, but this is where we're going to end off the video. I hope you all did enjoy this. And hopefully we answered a few questions you were all wondering about. I want to thank the man for joining me again. Obviously taking the time out of his day to help me out with this video. So like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. And I will see you all in the next one. And as always, stay
boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it.